We have successfully created a modern and efficient oil, gas, and mining sector. Our success in this area will help us build the economy of the future. We've diversified our export markets and secured our positions, thereby having reduced our dependence on any particular export line. President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev. Kazakhstan has come a long way since independence in terms of economic growth. Undoubtedly, this recovery would not be possible without progress in the oil and gas sector. Today, Kazakhstan, represented by the national company Kazmunaygas, is one of the key players in the global oil and gas market. And while at first, the goal was to increase extraction of raw materials, today significant attention is paid to the production of high value-added products and sales to the end consumer. By all accounts, Romania is one of the most effective countries in terms of further sales of refined petroleum products. Thus, one of the main projects of the national company Kazmunaygas was the acquisition of a multinational oil company, Rompetrol, in 2007, which enabled Kazakhstan to derive maximum profits out of its geographic position to enter the European markets. The company is headquartered in Bucharest. The strategy, logistics, and downstream of Kazakhstani fuel, including retail sales in Europe, are developed here.
Today, Rompetrol is about 8,000 people. We are represented in 12 countries worldwide. These are countries in Eastern Europe and Middle East. And our main focus, as I mentioned before, is our refinery and downstream of Kazakhstani oil. We sell our products via a developed network of Rompetrol stations across Europe. There are more than 1,000 sales points of different fuel stations. It means that we recycle our Kazakhstani oil and bring it to the petrol tank of the European consumer. We chose Romania because of some specific conditions that existed in the market in 2007-2008. First, it should be pointed out that Kazakhstan is a country that unfortunately doesn't have direct access to the sea, so during the choice-making process we focused on countries with lowest number of transit passages in order to have the easiest possible access to the country.
It should be noted that the oil supply chain runs through Kazmunaygas subsidiaries. Kazakhstani oil begins its journey in the western part of the country, from where it streams through the pipeline system of Kaztrans oil, towards the Novorossiysk port, where tankers of Kazmortrans float, pick it up, and transfer to the Media port in Romania, part of Rompetrol's logistic infrastructure. In the Media port, a team of professionals are ready to unload the black gold from Kazakhstan using a unique floating marine terminal called a buoy.
So the tanker is arriving and has to come to the boarding area of SPM cruise. Once they are boarded, then the ship starts maneuvering of approach and then move to the buoy. It is helped by 3 tugs. One big tug, which is a tanker handling tug. Then we have 2 line runner tugs, which are transferring the mooring rope and the floating hoses to the tanker. This maneuver is taking some 3 hours, not so easy to be performed. We are using even divers for that because sometimes we have to solve small damages that may occur to the pickup chains or pickup lines. So we moor the vessel and we transfer the floating hoses to the vessel that are coupled to the ship's manifold. And the SPM cargo and control room operator, it's making the lineup of the valves, so it's opening all the valves up to from the buoy. Once the lineup is successfully done, then the tanker is opening his own valves and they start pumping.
Through the buoy, oil automatically flows into the tanks of the Petromedia plant, located at a distance of 8.6 kilometers from the port. The maximum capacity of the floating terminal is 24 million tons per year, and savings are about $7 per ton. The efficient use of Kazmunaygas investment resulted in a development of Rompetrol's key facilities and improvement of logistics, including construction of a floating terminal, as well as modernization of the Petromedia plant, which today is one of the most technologically advanced refineries in Romania, and by all indicators is among the top 25 best refineries in the region. In the meantime, the company's logistics system was developed by building a special unloading buoy and additional berths at the port of Media for the supply of petroleum products in Europe.
Today, the refinery capacity on the Petromedia is about 5 million tons of oil per year. We produce fuel that meets the requirements of the European Union. Petromedia plant supplies the products not only to the Romanian market, but also to the markets of Bulgaria, Georgia, Ukraine, Moldova. Petromedia plant has all prerequisites to become the main criterion for business development of Kazmunaygas company in the European Union countries, as well as in Turkey and the North Africa.
Petromedia plant laboratory specialists use strict quality control at all stages of production, starting from crude oil and intermediaries to the final product. The byproducts of a refinery, coke and sulfur, are used in the production of construction materials. Cement and coke is also used for heating. Both of these byproducts are then loaded into wagons for further distribution and sales in the domestic market of Romania, exports to Turkey and African countries. In addition, Petromedia plant is the only producer of polymers in Romania. It produces polypropylene and polyethylene, which are the compounding materials of daily use products.
So we are here in a central control room of the Petromedia refinery, and here we have in one big room all the control of the refinery. And practically DCS operators, this distribute control system, they are controlling through a mouse, through a computer, all the big machineries on the field are controlling with just one click. The biggest advantage that they are communicating, they are collaborating very fast. If the product is loaded every day, every night, this is our job, and we are proud of what we are doing.
Fuel from the end tanks is pumped through pipes to the berth number 9, where on a daily basis it is loaded onto ships with capacities ranging from 3 to 25,000 tons of fuel. Then tankers go to countries such as Bulgaria, Georgia, Ukraine, Turkey, and Greece. Another part of fuel is pumped into tank trucks or rail tankers that follow to 6 depots located across the country. The biggest one is in Bucharest, near Mogoșoiu. The total capacity of the depot is about 13,000 tons. When trucks or wagons arrive to the destination point, fuel is pumped into the large tanks located on the depot territory.
This Mogoșoiu depot covers pretty biggest region from the south of Romania. From this depot we can load 4 products, including the premium products, diesel and gasoline. If we take in consideration the daily throughput, 120 trucks per day.
As soon as tank trucks are loaded with Kazakhstani fuel, they are sent to fuel stations all around Western Europe. Retail segment is one of the main activities of Rompetrol, and now there are more than 1,100 distribution points in 7 European countries.
To increase market share in Romania, Rompetrol Group has decided to strengthen its positions in retail as the most profitable and stable sales channel. The retail market in Romania is characterized by free competition. With the arrival of new players, the fight for a client escalates. This September we launched a new concept of fuel stations with innovative solutions in energy supply, as well as improvements in customer servicing. This is the first step in retail network project in Romania. Obviously, we never forget about our shareholder Kazmunaygas, and our implementation strategy is fully consistent with the targets and strategies of Kazmunaygas.
In Romania, the company operates more than 750 fuel distribution stations. 83 of them are service centers that can provide clients with high-quality products and an opportunity to enjoy the Hey restaurant chains.
I currently hold the position of shift supervisor at the fuel station in Otopeni. Every day we have about 1,000 customers. They are very satisfied with our services and recommend us to their friends and relatives. We are happy to assist all customers with any questions. We now also have Hey restaurants open in our fuel stations. Pastries, sandwiches and coffee are among the favorite foods of the customers, so they are always happy to come back.
Today, Rompetrol opened up new possibilities and new frontiers for Kazakhstani oil. Subsidiary company of Kazmunaygas in Europe, has the latest and technologically most advanced oil refinery in the country. Being the largest company in the oil sector, it holds a 40% share in the refining industry in Romania. Strategic location on the Black Sea shore enables rapid delivery of the crude oil and petroleum products, making Rompetrol the important regional hub.
Rompetrol company gives several benefits to Kazakhstan. First, we implement and sell our oil not as a raw stock, but as a final product to the European market. We can say that we've become recognizable abroad. We rank as the 9th country in the globe according to hydrocarbon reserves. And now, through Rompetrol, we promote our brand, we enhance our sales, thereby providing continuous supply of revenues from oil to the state budget. Talking about non-economic benefits, we have to mention the development of our human resources. Professionals from all over Kazakhstan here have the opportunity to acquire valuable work experience in the developed European markets. For Kazakhstan as an oil producer, it is extremely important to have a place where we can sell our products. Put it in simple words, it's akin to a shop that any manufacturer should have. So today it is a shop that sells Kazakhstani oil. I think that the future of exciting challenges awaits Rompetrol, because the Rompetrol team, the international Rompetrol team, can do great things. I would like to point out that all results have been achieved thanks to the people. At the moment we have a cohesive team of Romanian and Kazakh peers.
Since 2013, the company has been implementing business transformation program, which was called Change for Good. It covers all sectors such as refining, retail sales, supply and logistics, as well as corporate center reform. The program's economic impact is estimated at $130 million over the next 5 years. This will both reduce costs and gain extra profit. The company has already started receiving benefits from the implementation of the business transformation program. Rompetrol, new frontiers of Kazakhstan's oil.